Yeah. Anyway, so Jay, you said you had a topic you thought would be cool.
Oh yeah, sure. It's about like everybody plays video games, right?
Yep.
All
Yeah.
right. So, what was your first ever video game?
Oh my god, you're like, I know it's a PS1. No. Oh my god, you know what? You know what first game I've played and I never realized until now.
What?
Give me a second. I need to look it up.
Okay, let's okay. We gotta make like categories, right? Because there were different tiers. Are you saying like the ones we owned? Are we saying like video games or
No,
like phone
the
games don't
first
count?
the first video game they ever played and like how it influenced you as a person and your character.
Oh,
Because I have a good example. I have a good example, and it makes a lot of sense for who I am now.
okay.
But
Okay,
I want to.
I'll say I don't quite remember my very, very first. I mean, it'll probably be like some phone game, thinking if it's in Nigeria, right? It would be like, I don't know, like ping pong on the phone or something, right? But like the one that like I really felt, really felt was with my cousin. There was this Need for Speed game that I can't find it anywhere else on on the internet now. I can't find any records of it. But there was this game where you're basically like this character that like you had a bunch of cars in a mansion, but like for some reason you lost it, and you have to win them back in a street race. And the game went through like basically like there were basically three modes in the game, right? There was like just free roam explore. Then like basically like driving around in GTA was the same vibe. Then there was racing, so you go into like specific races to win specific cars, and then there was getaways. So after you finish the race, the cops will come and try to like shut down the race, and then you try to get away from the cops. Basically, I usually play that game with my cousin. I pretty much only played it with my cousin because that was the most fun I had with it. And it was like he would do the racing because he just knew how to get the most speed out of any car he was in, and he knew how to get from like destination A to B. But then I'll do like the getaways because I just knew how to not stop. Like it's basically like he was like, I don't know, it was
It
like
was
full move
finesse
speed
drive.
Rammus, and I was like Sion, you know?
Facts.
Yeah. So it was that one. I don't know, like how it influenced me. I guess it was like, I don't know. It just, I guess I don't know. It's like team games. Like I guess it influenced me to be more like a tank. I don't know. It's hard to say, but like it definitely was. I mean, I definitely made a lot of memories. I still remember like, I guess one of the biggest ways is like I think Jeeps are the coolest cars, just because like when I played that game, the Jeep was unstoppable, bro. It's like they could throw anything at you, and it's like as long as you hit the right angle, the Jeep will keep going. So I've always wanted a Jeep after that.
Okay, I feel that.
Uh,
That's cute. Uh, HUD. Is that the game you played? Squid Slayer?
No, Space Squid. I think
Space
that's
Squid.
what it's called. It was like a Nokia game.
Okay.
I know this one.
Yeah, so it's that. I assume you know because you're from like a third world country too.
Yeah.
We know those, bro.
Yeah.
Man, that's one of the first games I played. Like mobile phone games is like that, and then cracked PS2 games. I mean,
Do you feel like that like changed who you, like your influence, like perhaps like the taste of games, or like maybe your interest in like media?
yeah, definitely. Cause like I had this like my dad's youngest brother. Like he was like basically my youngest uncle, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know why when I was a kid I took a liking to him, and he'd play games all the time. So I'd like always pester him to give me games. That's when I played like shit like Turok, or like again PS2 games. But it was like expensive, right? Because they're war countries. So which is why now like I like hoard games that I never play it.
Horde or horror?
Hoard games. Like I have like a lot of Steam games, but I barely play any.
Oh,
Same. It's like I've had Portal 2 for like 10 years, and I keep looking at it, but I'm just like, I'm not gonna play it.
You need someone to play Portal though. So it's much more fun with people.
Yeah. I have so many on my list. It's like I get it and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna enjoy this, and then I never touch it.
Tell me about it.
I have Total War show like Attila. and I've never touched it. It's
I'm-
not a cheap one too. It's expensive.
I'm about to tell you my first game I ever played, and I'm pretty sure you guys are either gonna agree with me or disagree.
Is it Dirty Larry?
No.
I
Jeez
always wanted to play
Louise.
that game.
So before I even got consoles, I got those Soulja Boy Cube, you know, those like
Oh,
fake games.
The one with like
Oh,
the
yeah,
fake-
yeah.
Those fake Game Boys and all that stuff. And it's the thing, it's not even Game Boy, it's just like, you know, it's like, how do I say this? It's
Knockoff. It's knockoff.
It's not even a knockoff. The thing is that if you look at the screen within like at the light, there's already the display, so you can already see the movements of the characters just depending on the light. How I don't know how the fucking machine works, but like
Oh,
it's
you're
already
talking about
there.
these old games, like the ones
Yeah.
that have like shitty screens, like monochrome.
Yeah, they make you think it's a Game Boy, but it ain't shit. But basically,
Oh yeah.
I played this, but now I like shit just remembered, like made me remember this, and like since I got a like, well, not a love, but I actually like fighting games. Now I remember, it was kind of based off like Terry, and like the character whenever he would win would taunt you with like dropping his hat on the floor. I was just like, I'm like, yeah, that's. And now I remember, I'm like, yeah, that has to be Terry. Now I look at I was looking at old picture of Terry. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking Terry. They just made a knockoff version of him. And that's my first game. I was like, damn, yo, you just like click something.
Or you remember was it like knockoff Olympic games or something?
Oh, I know some of those too.
Yeah. It's like it'll come in like some game cartridge or something where it's like 200 plus games, and you
Oh yeah,
gotta
Made in
just spam the
China ones.
button to throw or something.
like that's where I played Contra the first time.
Oh, you played what? Contra? Oh, Contra, yeah.
Yeah, like old Game Boy shoot 'em up.
Oh, what was that game? It's similar to Contra. Metal Slug. Oh my god, Metal Slug.
Metal Slug.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, that game was something else.
And you're just like, man, this is gaming right here.
True
Actually-
gamers.
How about you, Che?
Yeah, what about Chuche?
So my first ever game, right? I remember it vividly. I was at the mall with my parents. I was like still probably like 3rd grade, 4th maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And I see this device. I'm like, oh, cool. There's something on the TV. And then the guy, like, you know, the store manager looks at me and says, "Why don't you try it out?" I pick up the game. I'm playing it, and it's a game called Ape Escape 3. It's an anime game.
Ape Escape. I remember that.
What do I have a bad
And the
feeling?
whole premise is like you're catching monkeys. That's it. So how I feel like it changed me as a person is like, first of all, the reason why I like anime, and second of all, it's just like the idea of like gameplay, how progression is not just a matter of simple like easy, medium, hard mode. It's just introducing new things and devices as you grow as a player. That makes the game harder, but at the same time easier because you find new ways to apply all these mechanics. So that's why I like games that have like a lot of mechanics and like deep, how I say this, gameplay to it. So that once you master the game, you feel like you really mastered the game. It's not just a matter of, oh, I feel better at the game now because it's on easy mode.
Mhm. Yeah, it's like the same thing when you watch speedruns, right? Because people
Yeah.
crush games on speedruns.
Yeah,
So you're gonna speedrun this on Steam, on stream?
What-
Ape Escape 3?
Yeah.
I have to actually look up the speedrunning. I only have it on PlayStation 2 still.
I'm pretty
Wait,
sure
you
it's an
still have-
emulator.
You still have your PlayStation 2?
Yeah, 2 of them.
Oh,
I have the first
jeez.
and the second model.
Nah, mine got fried.
Boy and the skinny boy.
Yeah. My dad brought me the big boy when he came home from work. He's like, hey, my friend gave me all these.
Hey,
It's like a list of games and